Content warning, Universe Zero is a fun exploration of self-discovery, childish games, and crass comments between a few friends and a pool of dice. Full content warning will be in the description below. Welcome to Universe Zero, an actual play podcast where I, James, will lead these adventurers into a manic and bizarro world, pulling inspiration from all my favorite childhood anime, manga, and comics, blending it into the fast-paced, high-energy world where anyone can push past their limits and become the hero of their own story. Let me introduce my players today, and I'm going to start with Jacob.
Hey everyone, I'm a Nullian.
There we go.
Before you ask, I'm a Nullian, which should fit the build, as I am in real life the same height as my character, and have the same size head. But I won't say anything about my fanny pack.
Well, we're only recording from the waist up, so whatever's below that's on you. Next up, we have Josh, who is playing Dart.
My name's Dart, and I'm on a quest with my friend Johnny Norman to learn all of the martial arts across the universe. And we're bringing Marvin with us so he can find his place in the universe. Spoiler warning, it's here and now.
Yeah, brother.
I'm gonna cut that over to our Universe Zero question this week. Is both of you come from different planets? What is one thing your character needed to acclimate to when coming to Earth? Or what is something Earthlings do that would be considered rude or taboo on your home planet?
I have something immediately. I think you know what it is. Hey guys. Yeah, so one of the weirdest things to me when I got to Earth was you humans got this weird fascination with anal sex. Like, why do you think we're all trying to probe you? We're not. We're not trying to do anything with your buttholes. Genuinely, I don't want anywhere near it. I can't even smell. The thing just looks dirty.
So is that why you hide yourself as just a gray-skinned human? So people stop
100%.
asking you?
If everyone knew that I was actually a gray alien, they wouldn't stop asking me. The first couple of years I was here, I kept getting stopped on the side of the road by some very, very interesting dressed people. A lot of leather on them fellas. Asking me.
You. What's the deal with the interstellar butt sex?
Exactly, and every single time I'd have to say, what the hell are you talking about? I just don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I mean, pop culture is not helping you. It's in like every movie that has gray aliens.
Everyone has their few weirdos, and I'm sure that at some time in Earth's past, my people came by and they were just like, hey, let's poke a few butts out of, just some fun games. You never live it down. You poke one butt and then everyone just says, it's the Nullians. They're into probing Uranus. We're not even from Uranus.
And then for Dart, what is one thing culturally that Dart had to get used to?
One thing that still throws me off that so many Earthlings do that isn't even thought of on Bogan is after a bath or a shower or a swim or a sauna. Why would anybody purposely dry themselves off? You go out of your way to be uncomfortable. Just bask in the moisture. It's great for you.
True. Everyone on your home world is constantly wet or moist.
It is, wet people.
Humidity level, the only low humidity is 99%. The rest of the time it's 100% humidity.
Wait, I thought you said you were from another planet. That just sounds like Florida.
Last time on Universe Zero, our heroic trio, Johnny, Marvin, and Dart, danced their way out of the Neon Dragon and escaped with only minimal bruising to Marvin's very empty apartment. Seriously, the decor is 2 batteries and a prayer. As the crew caught their breath, Johnny shared his heartfelt dream to fight in the legendary Strongest Under the Sky tournament. Meanwhile, across town, the bruised and caramelized Cosmic Crisp crew reported their humiliating loss to the sour Granny Smith and her mealy Lieutenant Malicious Delicious, who laid down a 24-hour time limit for Cosmic to recover the Zebs they lost at the Neon Dragon, or Chop gets chopped. Then, in an act so evil it should be illegal, Malicious Delicious cut off Cosmic's beloved pompadour. Back in Marvin's wig and battery bunker, our heroes opened up about their dreams. Marvin seeking himself in the cosmos, Dart sharing the dream of becoming the greatest martial artist. Unfortunately, while our trio was having a fun friendship montage, the Rotten Core gang went full throttle as Cosmic & Co. ambushed Sensei Yukon and mashed him senseless, roasted his dojo, and then continued their chaos tour straight to the auto body shop where Dart and Johnny work. Now the city smolders, Yukon suffers, and the Rotten Core gang rampage rolls on. What will happen this time on Universe Zero? Back in K-Town, here in Marvin's apartment. It is early in the morning, where you all had slept the night away in Marvin's battery bunker and piled up some wigs on the floor and made yourself a little makeshift bed. Johnny had commented that he left his belongings at the auto body shop and will need to retrieve them today. So as you all wake up, Johnny is getting ready. He's realizing that there's no food in the refrigerator besides batteries and maybe a couple hot sauces to help wash it down. Is there anything Dart and Marvin are doing as Johnny is rustling in the kitchen trying to find something to eat?
Cannot remember the guy's name to save my life. Johnny. It's like the most basic Earth name.
You gave him this name.
That's the best part.
That's pretty great. All right.
You're like, I want my best friend's name to be Johnny. I'm like, okay.
Hey, Johnny, if you're finished up sleeping in the bathroom,
Oh yeah, I'm done. You can use it.
I will probably do some quick business if needed, but the main goal is to moisturize. So
Well, I can only assume after sleeping in a bed of wigs that it's probably pretty uncomfy right now.
So after about 45 seconds too long in the bathroom, I will reemerge, glistening and relieved.
Wow.
Oh man, you're shiny.
Oh, thanks. You too.
That's shiny? He's looking at himself. It must be these new pants. So weird.
Not to be a downer, Marvin, but you don't have any food, so I was gonna hop down to the auto body shop, pick up my stuff, and then grab some breakfast. You're both welcome to come with me. I mean, Dart, if you're ready to go to work, we can head off to work. Marvin, I don't know what you're doing for the day, but you're welcome to join us. I was gonna, you're letting me stay here. I could buy you breakfast. Do you eat anything besides batteries?
I mean, sometimes I like to take a big old bite out of a tuna.
Okay, yeah.
He just stares.
Did you say a bite out of a tuna?
A tuna, yeah.
Where are we gonna find one of those?
I mean, the supermarket, man. Do you ever go to the store?
They don't have whole tunas at the supermarket.
And you guys going to the wrong stores. What are you talking about?
I agree. I think we should find this tuna market. But I'm ready to go whenever you are, guys. Johnny's stretching.
Just let me grab a couple batteries and pick out my wig for the day. He peels the toupee peels it off his head. A little bit of glue still left there. Start digging through here. Hey, what do you guys think about this one? He pulls out like shoulder length curly hair, tight curls.
Like Jerry curls?
Think like tight Spanish girl curls.
Okay.
I don't know what to call that. Just that's why I would go with tight curls.
Yeah, it's just like a tight perm. Yeah. Almost.
Yeah, there we go. Tight perm. That's what I was looking for.
What
do we think about this?
Dart's gonna be just standing there with a 1,000-yard stare as the peeling of the toupee is playing in slow motion for him.
You know what? I think, Marvin, that looks excellent. I think it matches your bouncy and boisterous personality quite well.
I thought it was a bit much too, and he throws it off to the side. What about this one? He pulls out a like rainbow afro, like clown style. What about this one? It's a little quieter.
There's definitely a one of those like shocked anime faces of do you have a matching nose?
It'll be side by side, Johnny's uncertainty and my enthusiasm, but just the face.
But I have a nose.
Well, if you like it, it works. I'm not gonna tell you no. That's all. It makes your wonderful personality.
You know what? I think this is the one for the day, guys. Let's go with this. I'll be right back. He heads into the bathroom to go apply the glue. That's literally the only thing he uses the bathroom for is to apply the glue to his head. He comes back out, nice and bouncy, big rainbow colored wig. All right, guys, I think I got some batteries and I'm good to go.
As you leave, it's early in the morning and your neighbors are still asleep. However, I do need let's do some defense rolls. Actually, you know that pet dinosaur is there. So you're welcome to just do defense rolls or try and do some hide and seek rolls to get past this dino. Defense to hide?
Oh yeah. Don't look at that.
What'd you
1
get?
1 1 1 2 2 3 3.
Okay.
I got 3 3 3 2 2 4. So, which one of these was the explosion? 4 was the explosion, obviously. Yeah. But which one of these? 1, 2, 3.
So you got a 3
3 after that counts?
Yeah, and then a 7, and then a 2 and 2. And yeah, I get a 4 for Johnny. So as you stealth down the steps, Dart, you do not pass the passive seek roll of this dinosaur as it bursts out from the hallway and where it's hiding and clamps onto your ankle. It has 1 success. You can definitely roll your defense dice to defend against this 1 success. So you have defense dice. You can roll as many as you'd like, or any action dice to assist. And it'll deal a non-lethal medium damage.
Whoa.
Oh, you got some exploding successes. So
6 5 9.
Yes. So you easily avoid this creature. You have reduced the damage down to nothing, negative nothing. In fact, there's no benefit for that, but you you jump dexterously out of the way as its jaws closed to air, and then you avoid any damage for the day as you all make a run for it out of the stairwell towards the auto body shop. This is where we'll do a quick little transition of time passing. I'm going to actually jump to something for Marvin as it's early in the morning. Light is still filtering in through the skyline above, and you hear the tinkling of bells. And a all-black moth will appear flying near Marvin. What would you like to do?
He's kind of gonna do a little bit of like a Johnny Depp there, you know, like when in Pirates, whenever something weird would happen, how Jack Sparrow kind of like lean back with his like hands up and he kind of like put a little finger out towards the thing, you know. He's doing one of those things where he kind of leans back, and it looks even more ridiculous because of the Rambo afro kind of like shifting a little bit as he leans back. And he's,
whoa, man, what are you? Hey, guy.
He's like sticking his finger near it, and
you guys think I should touch this thing?
So, as you stick your finger out and the moth lands on your finger, do you know what like Vanta Black is?
Yeah.
So the moth looks like it's made out of that, just like pure absolute darkness, where it's not reflecting any light. It also feels very light. But it's the pressure coming off of this moth, you feel it on your skin. Like, it feels like a strong downward draft of something much bigger than what this moth is showing. And Dart, you feel this too. Johnny feels this as well, that as this moth lands close to you, again, it just feels like a downdraft pushing you slightly. Doesn't slow you down, but you feel the pressure change.
Imagine we're all still moving and I'm just kind of leaned backwards with this thing on my finger still walking.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, what do you think I'd do with this thing?
Well, it seems like this apartment complex really it attracts exotic pet owners that don't keep track of their things.
Are you mad at little Rexy back there?
I'm not mad. I kind of had fun with it.
I mean, I snuck past it just fine, but yeah, I think that your neighbors need to obey leash laws, even in their own apartment.
What's a leash law?
We'll come back to that. I really hope that you don't search for it online, but effectively, people need to have leashes on their animals. That moth though is real weird. Does everyone else feel that like immense? Like, are your ears trying to pop too?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was just walking outside, though. Pressure changes.
As you say that, the moth is as it like leaps off your finger and flutters, the same jingling of these bells happens, and it doesn't really come from the moth. It comes from like the area around you. If you follow the like line, I don't know if you're gonna follow the moth, but if your eyes at least follow the line of sight, you see that it goes towards an old shrine. That's again, you're a little further away from your apartment complex. You're a little deeper into the city as we're going towards the auto body shop. But it goes towards this like natural tree outcropping where buildings have been built around it, and then there's a shrine in the middle. You've seen it multiple times on your daily walks. I don't know if you would have stopped particularly for this one, but it lands on the shrine, and as it flaps its wings, it jingles its bells.
That feels... And he's gonna turn over to you guys. He's still kind of leaning back a bit, and he pulls both hands up, starts wiggling his fingers, and he goes, "Ominous. You want to go check it out?"
You know what? It's early. I have a grumbling stomach, but I don't mind checking it out. Johnny walks towards this shrine. Much like other tabletop systems, you're welcome to do like an occult check or magic check for anything you might want to know about moths lore, history, which would be a charisma-based check for history of the shrine or moths, or if you just have like a general like I want to do something like this, let me know and I'll tell you what to roll.
I'd like to go for like history. 1 1 1 1 1 2 3.
I see that. I think for history, Dart would at least know that like there's multiple shrines around this town, and each one has its own little bit of lore and like kind of it's a mixture between like a spiritual creature and sometimes a cryptid. Is what these shrines kind of go towards.
I am not going to roll. However, I am going to just start making stuff up.
Sure.
As he's walking towards it. Yeah, guys, so I don't know if you guys have, read any of the esoteric and a little bit of weird stuff out there. Don't believe what the mainstream are telling you about these shrines. There's something spooky about them. A little bit of cryptid lore here, but the Mothman on the other side of the planet sometimes sneaks in to this side of the planet through these little shrines here.
That's a long distance to be sneaky.
Well, he's a Mothman. Just imagine if you could fly through space and time and dimensional force.
Okay.
I'm so glad I randomly chose moth for this one. As you approach the shrine, there are placards and stuff saying what it is, and it is a shrine to Lady Moth, who is a local kind of cryptid gal. But as you approach this little shrine to Lady Moth, you see that there is a fanny pack resting on the ground in front of it, where the moth is sitting on the fanny pack, jingling its wings.
Guys, you won't believe this, but after everyone went to bed last night, I played a little bit with those cosmic cards, flipping some decks around and just kind of jumping through the mindscape for a bit, lucid dreaming and whatnot. And something out there told me I haven't been entirely using my crotch pocket properly. They also told me that I should stop calling it that. Now, I'm normally one to subvert authority as much as the next guy, but when some cosmic horror tells you to stop using the term, you stop using a term. And what they did tell me was I should watch out for a fanny pack. wild, is it? That we would step outside and a moth thing would bring us right to this.
That's pretty wild,
No.
Marvin.
I've had some dreams where I can jump pretty far, or like climb up a ladder eternally, but nothing as crazy as anything you just said.
So, like, should we take this fanny pack? Oh, I mean,
That's what the cosmic deity told me to do. So who am I but a vessel for the fortuitousness of the universe?
and as you look at this fanny pack, the bright neon colors seem to correspond with your rainbow wig that you're currently wearing at this time. It's almost as if fate had dictated this before. Yeah, like you said, it's part of your dreams.
So Marvin's gonna no longer gingerly stepping towards it, now confidently stepping towards it. He's gonna pick up the fanny pack, and he's gonna slowly and dramatically, in the ways of an anime, as the camera zooms in on the on the buckle of the fanny pack, he's gonna clasp it together with a nice click, a nice firm click.
All right.
That goes through the universe.
Firm click that reverberates through the universe.
You have attached
Yeah.
the fanny pack of power. As you open up the fanny pack and open it, you do see that there are 2 folded pieces of paper inside of this fanny pack.
Definitely not haunted.
Not haunted at all.
I hope it is. That's only gonna make this better for us. Just you wait.
Yeah.
Just you wait until we get to that body shop.
You find 2 folded up pieces of paper inside, and you can put your cards in. Your deck of cards and your spell book, if you have that still in your front pocket there. It's now in your fanny pack. It's a big fanny pack. It's all in there. You can look at the items as you see fit.
You know, you guys have been along for this very short ride, so we can't have any secrets between, what'd you call us again? Something friends. Between us something friends here. So,
He pulls out the 2 pieces of paper.
I'll let you guys read it before me.
Oh yeah, as best friends, I will read this for you. As you hand the pieces of paper over to Dart and Marvin, to Dart and Johnny, they unfold the pieces of paper, and it's not written in a language that they know. It's a very elaborately decorated pages. The center portion of it, there's like a center square portion that has nothing drawn on it. The first one seems to have like 4 planets, one in each corner with various text around the edges, and then the other piece of paper seems to have gears and space-like tools drawn onto it, and again written in a language that neither of them would know.
I read it out loud.
I don't know. What do you think it says, Dart?
This looks like it. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know what this says. I think it says being born senior a learning canar.
I have no idea what mine says. And as Johnny hands the piece of paper back to you,
You know, I kind of see that too. A little bit learning curny. Menard,
right.
right? A bit learning
That's
curny
right.
Menard. I'll have to figure out how to read this shit, ain't I? Oh, well, all right, now let's get to your shop, guys.
He's gonna fold the paper up and stick it into not into the fanny pack, into the spell book.
Yeah. Cot will be expecting us soon.
as you put the folded piece of paper into the spell book, Interestingly enough, it attaches itself inside the spellbook. Yeah, and becomes a page. You put them in to your spellbook as you're walking towards the auto body shop.
Are you planning to just sit around the house all summer with nothing to do? Do you want to do something exciting that's worth bragging to all your friends about on the first day of school? Then come to Camp Starry Knights. We're a sleepaway camp here on the shores of scenic Candlewood Lake. You'll enjoy exciting summer activities such as orienteering,
It would be fun to have the secret map.
sleeping underneath the stars, our beloved Starry Nights Out,
So my Oma used to tell the story to scare us. It's about the Patsuvorm.
and even strutting your stuff for all your new friends in our popular Starfinder talent show.
Hey, Lily, you don't think that the counselors would let me shoot an apple off your head, do you?
We're celebrating the camp's 60th anniversary this year, so it will be extra exciting. Oh my stars! Listen to Starry Nights, a new magical girl-themed summer camp TTRPG adventure. Available now everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Outside, as you approach, you see that the doors are busted open. Workers are there yet. There does look to be, like, at some point, police had come by and, like, taped off the scene, but they are now gone. Your auto body shop is in ruins. It is wrecked. Oil and tires are strewn about. The poor Vroomba that you see, or that you know of, is covered in debris and old tires.
No! No!
Who would have done this? Not Roomba. Not our cleaning robot.
Roomba's destroyed! And the shop! We gotta find Cut! I have to ask him something about Capital!
Yeah. As you look around, easy enough to see, they made this very clear. You see the same symbol, or you see the symbol known for the Rotten Core Gang. It's an Eaten Apple core. RCG underneath it, spray painted all over the place. Johnny is rushing into the auto body shop looking for his stash of clothes and whatnot, just to make sure that it wasn't destroyed or ruined. You're welcome to investigate the auto body shop more if you'd like.
I guess I'm gonna go like the customer route, like go through the normal front door, and I don't know why. I want to see like where they broke in at, or if it was a break-in, or
Yeah, you can see that as you approach the business, there's a big glass window by the front office that's smashed. They could have come in through there. You see that tire iron in the lobby area, papers strewn about from old receipts and bookkeeping, where the safe is for just like the petty cash for your work. That's been ripped out of the wall. And isn't there anymore, so they made off with a good amount of Zebs. As you're going through the office and you're looking into Cott's personal, like, manager closet office thing, you see that they've also, broken his computer, thrown things about. You see various data disks and floppy disks crushed and snapped. When you start going out and walking towards the actual garage, people's tools are thrown all over the place. The lights are still up. Whatever they did, they didn't break the fluorescent lights. They just kind of ruined everything from, bookshelf height and lower, tipped over. There was one person who still had a car up on a jack, and that's been tipped over on its side.
oh Johnny, this place has been ruined. And we've already seen the Rotten Core Gang thing, right? It was all Cosmic did this.
Johnny is up on a ladder, pulling out a little hidden stash that he hides up in the rafters. And as he comes down, like, I knew we should have dealt with it last night. I mean, Cosmic's got a hot temper on him. He gets easily cooked. We should find him as soon as we can. I can't imagine what else he's done or who else he went to. He must have been in a mood last night.
Left the lights alone.
Yeah, that's a bonus. You see Johnny going through his materials. He has a couple bags of clothes. He has some of his cash that he keeps on him, or in his stash. And then you also see that he has this orange VHS tape that he like unwraps and then wraps back up. Like, oh, I'm so glad. I should probably give this back to Master Yukon for safekeeping.
Is that again?
This is the virtual holographic system of Master Yukon's teacher showing how to do various martial arts techniques, like the rock paper scissors one, and there's a couple other ones I don't even know how to do yet, but I was watching that on repeat.
Johnny, why'd you say it out like that? It's just a VHS, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I just Marvin asked what it was. I wasn't sure what level of knowledge he knew what a VHS was.
Man, I know what the hell a VHS is. I was asking about the Yukon. What the hell is that?
Oh yeah, well that's our sensei, our martial arts teacher, the one who showed me how to fight.
Wait, was he that yellow fella that was at your birthday?
Yeah, him. The one without a shirt.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy. He didn't like the reading I gave him.
Yeah, he's a pretty straightforward kind of fella. You know what? Let me double check something. And he goes over to the Vroomba. Dart, actually, can you do a mechanics check? So I know that you have like the skill for mechanics.
I'm also gonna like kneel down at the Vroomba.
Yeah.
Dramatic emotional style. And what kind of?
So this would be charisma plus any mechanic dice you have for assessing how damaged it is, how easy you could fix it, what condition it's in.
Charisma.
Yeah.
Smarts roll.
So rolling 8 dice, 2 explosions.
2 explosions.
2 5s. That is good enough because I only had these at 4. So you see that it's taking damage. It probably could use a little tune-up. Overall, it's largely just covered in debris and maybe needs some realignment on its like joints to make sure that it can walk correctly. Any further damage might need to actually pull it apart. But Johnny's gonna push some of the debris off of it and put the VHS into the chest of this Vroomba to make sure that the VHS and the Vroomba are both working as well. Yeah, like I said, you see that for it to be functional, maybe a little bit of time of readjusting the alignment on it, and it'd be back into walking condition. As he puts the V8,
you're gonna be okay, Vroomba. You're in your bonked up condition right now.
As he puts the VHS in and the Vroomba turns on, it is a somewhat sentient robot. And thank you, Dart. I look forward to assisting you. As the tape whirls inside of its chest,
I look forward to assisting you too, pal.
Its front screen turns on and it actually projects out Princess Leia style, like a hologram out, and it shows Master Yukon Sensei like doing the rock paper scissors. Initiating rock paper scissors. As you see that it like tries to like move its arms, but it can't move its arm.
Oh, Vroomba.
Maintenance required.
Could I attempt to show Vroomba what's happening?
Yeah, how do you want to do that?
I'm gonna find a nice clear space, which is most of the place.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna shadow box the rock paper scissors maneuver to the best of my ability.
Yeah, go ahead and do a combat. You need at least to roll 5 combat.
Do I still have action dice?
Yeah, you have action dice. We're not in combat right now.
I'm going back to back. The final roll.
7. So for something that you're not experienced in yet, the target number is 6, but you got a 7. So it means you successfully perform a mimicry of the rock paper scissors maneuver. As Johnny is like, "Whoa, Dart! I didn't know that you could do that too."
I'm just gonna look at my hands and then look up at Johnny. I didn't know I could do that. I watched Master Yukon's VHS and then I did my best.
we need to get back to him as soon as possible and see if he can help us with Cosmic. I'm gonna
and I want to show him what I learned from him.
I guess
maybe I'll finally upgrade my belt.
You can be a yellow belt soon enough.
Wait a second. You're not a yellow belt yet?
Well, I have a few stripes.
Marvin's thinking back through his very, very not deep lexicon of mental knowledge.
Since when did they put stripes on the white belt? All right, sounds about right to me. What the hell, man? Good job.
Thanks, Marvin. I quick question that I don't know why. Is the fanny pack itself also Vanta Black?
No, it's like neon rainbow colored.
Okay.
Yeah, it's matching the wig. I don't think I've actually described this yet. So what you would see in front of you is the rainbow afro, and then an old slug mart button up, right? And then a fanny pack that is neon rainbow as well. And then he's wearing
Craziest.
boxer briefs with
Right,
little
of course.
hearts all over them. And that's it. No shoes.
That's quite the character.
That's who's been talking to you guys and hanging out with you guys this whole time. And that's what it'll make
I
a
couldn't
lot
stop
of
thinking about it, to be honest with you.
it'll make a lot of sense when he says this next phrase of,
Hey, have you guys, your robot's looking just a little bit beat up. You tried putting new batteries in them?
You know what? I haven't
I heard
tried.
that they like batteries.
I haven't tried
I
battery.
don't know if Roomba takes batteries.
You
I
want
think he just goes sit in that chair for like 20 minutes occasionally, and he's good.
a chair?
And I point at where used to be like a charging station.
And you're pretty much accurate. It's kind of like Fallout. You know, those like standing hooked
Yeah.
thing. It's kind of like that where like
Yeah.
he goes and leans on it like a standing chair thing, and he takes a little while and charges, depending on how much energy he's used throughout the day.
What the two of you are telling me right now.
he points at the chair thing.
That's a giant battery?
Sparks come off. Yeah, kinda. I mean, it's more like a direct. It's not really a bad. It's a direct.
Like a power
Yeah.
inverter? Do you lick terminals? Or you just throw the whole thing in?
This is where we cut to like a flashback to Marvin licking random terminals. Bleh, bleh, bleh.
When it comes back, you see him
We don't lick terminals anymore. We learned that it's different here.
The one car that took a tumble at the shop. I'm just gonna wave Marvin to it and show him the car battery within. Does this do anything for you?
Oh, yeah. When I first got
You
here,
seem to love power banks of all kind.
well, do you guys not eat batteries?
Has anybody eaten a battery in front of you?
That's a question that I cannot answer fully, my little wiggly friend. I will just simply say, maybe.
As you talk about that,
Marvin.
Johnny is going to eat a power bar that he keeps at the shop.
Well, how's the branding on the power bar? Like any like lightning bolts or batteries?
No, I'm pretty sure that I haven't named it yet. We already have
Does it
dragon
say,
energy.
Does it say recharge on the wrapper?
Well, it could say for added boost.
Look, all I'm saying is that when I first got to this town, couldn't find a place to stay, and let's just say a few car batteries went missing, and I'm still here today.
Well, I think we should probably make sure Cot is okay if he comes by here, and I feel bad if since it looks like Cosmic's the one who did this. This is my fault. I probably need to give Cot some of my money too.
Hey now, don't do that,
Johnny, you
buddy.
shouldn't feel bad.
I like the different approaches we took there.
One, you shouldn't feel bad, and then what did Marvin say?
I said, don't go doing that, buddy. He said giving his money away.
You shouldn't feel bad.
I just feel so.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Well, we need to
You fought with all your heart.
we need to find Cosmic and get him to, I don't know, confess, turn himself in. I don't know, but Master Yukon might be able to help us.
Oh, wait a second. I don't know if it's all the thoughts of batteries or this new fanny pack, but why do you think Cosmic ruined this place?
Well, he knew I worked here.
Would he care? if
Cosmic placed a bet on Johnny losing, which is crazy. You should only think about who's gonna win at a fight, I think. And he got all hurt feelings that he lost money. It's not your fault, Johnny. That's just what Cosmic wants you to think. Let's talk to Cot, and we can get Master Yukon.
Now look. I'm not the wisest I'm not the wisest man in this little area here. But what I am getting at is, why would he care to attack where you work if you're not here and bust up your place? Wouldn't he want to find maybe where you're living? Maybe where you lay your head down at night?
Well, he knew I was staying here
What'd you tell
what?
Johnny? Johnny, why would you tell Cosmic that?
I mean, I thought Cosmic was like a friend, an ally, someone that I could like potentially work with who is, give me a good line on some money for my training. I didn't know that he was such a bad guy. I mean,
I thought Johnny was cool
Yeah.
too when he was passing out drinks, but he's not cool at all.
no, he's vile.
He's hot.
He's rotten.
As you
He's
say,
rotten to the core.
I think as we're talking, Johnny is going to be like walking out of the auto body shop
Yeah.
towards Sensei Yukon's. The martial arts studio is just a few blocks away from the auto body shop. It's past the Slug Mart. So while you're walking, you pass by and you see that there's a sign up saying back in 15 minutes at the Slug Mart. It's not your job currently. You have a later shift. But you see that it is currently not open and someone will be back in 15 minutes. But down the way, you can see the flashing lights of police vehicles and the caution tape wrapped around Sensei Yukon's dojo. There is still a little bit of smoldering smoke coming out of the dojo as the fire suppression system did its job to put out the flames and keep it from spreading to the other units. Tatami mats, weapons, and glass is strewn about the street as you see two police officers talking to a detective. The police officers are human, yet the detective has purple skin with dark purple dots on their head, which is elongated. And most people would confuse this person for a fish folk, but Marvin, you would know, well, actually, Marvin and Dart, you would both know that this person is in fact a squid folk. Slight difference, but you know that they come from a different planet than Earth as well, and they're investigating this crime. You're welcome to approach to try and hear whatever you can want to hear, but they're in a very animated conversation right now.
I would want to see Yukon first if there's any way I can, kind of get in
Yeah.
there. If it's like police barricaded, I would respect the rules, maybe? No, I want to go see Yukon.
Yeah. As you approach the caution tape to get through, the dojo itself is pretty destroyed. The one police officer who has the purple skin, no ears, has little like, almost looks like headphone style ears, who's the squid folk, stops you and they're like, hey, hold up there. Name's Detective Apple of the Central Police Department. What are you trying to do entering an active crime scene?
Detective Apple, huh? I just want to see Yukon.
Well, can I get your name first?
Dart of Bogan.
Dart? His like...
Let me see Yukon.
Wait, hey, guys, hey. And Marvin sees this escalating. Hey, guys, he means Dart of Bogan, Idaho. This, right here, this fine little fella, is really close with Mr. Yukon.
Well, sad to tell you guys, Mr. Yukon, we did find one person here, tall, 9-foot fella. He's over at the North Bank Hospital currently. Last I checked, he was unconscious. Do you have any information about why the gang here, as he points towards a big spray-painted Apple Core sign on the outside of the building, hit this particular establishment? The two police officers in the back are kind of already wrapping up and closing up their evidence kits and throwing them in their cars.
Do I recognize them from the fight night?
Good
Ooh,
question.
Good question. Oh,
Good
shit.
question. Because
Oh, shit.
if you weren't going to ask that, I was going to make you roll. So yes, these two were at the fight.
I'm gonna overstep. I'm gonna do that close point that you do to people when you're talking
Yeah.
to them. Was it Officer
Yeah.
Apple? Was it? Officer Apple, you know damn well what happened here and why.
I will say Officer Apple wasn't at the fight, but the other two officers were. Just in case. In
Okay.
case you're...
Okay. I'm gonna point at the guys I recognize then, and I won't use a name. I'll say they know damn well what happened.
Okay.
here.
Officer Apple will raise one of his eyebrows. He I should also say, being squid folk, they don't have hairy eyebrows. They just kind of have those like anime thick brow
Yeah.
things. It raises, and he's like, "Really?
I'm not gonna stop thinking about that for a while now.
Look, I'm just picturing like almond joys, like the almond that's under the under the chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just picturing that.
It's just mound
right,
bars.
like in the
Yeah.
eyebrow. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna change the name
the skin
of the other
almond.
police officers. It was gonna be Officer Apple and Orange. Orange and Banana. Apple, Orange, and Banana. So Orange and Banana. Now it's Mounds and Almond Joy are the two officers.
Detective Apple? Was that the detective?
Yeah. So Mounds and Joy.
Obviously, this can play out how it needs to. But after throwing those guys under the bus, I'm going to just march towards the hospital to see that Yukon's. I don't care how far it is. My character's going to walk north because that's what I
Sure
heard.
thing. I would say
Even if it's completely wrong.
as you march, I don't know if Marvin's gonna say anything before Apple does something here. But Johnny would probably join you as well in your march.
So I mean, I'm more than happy though to listen to anything that Mr. Apple has to say.
Apple was
Mr.
going to stop, since it seems like Dart knows something important, is going to very quickly and easily move over to Dart. Not like he rushed, he just kind of like appeared to Dart. And he's like, Dart of Bogan, Idaho. Here's my card. If you need to talk about anything, let me know. You have any more information, even if it's on those two officers. You should let me know when you're free. And he hands you his business card.
I'm going to just look at him out of just a stern look for like wasting my time to stop and hand me this card.
Give me a gut check. So you can use your willpower dice and roll. You can roll as many as you'd like.
For pushing, I can do that after I see the
Yeah.
results, correct?
Exactly.
That's why you push. Because you know you failed. Loading. I don't need to push anything. There's a 9, 7, 5.
Yeah.
Gut is strong. Haven't had breakfast yet. Gut's ready to go.
You're a morning person, apparently. So with your gut check of Apple, you can tell that he is very earnest. And from your experience in K-Town, there's not a lot of very honest police officers, and he's probably one of a few.
Okay.
So
Nice.
he's a good being. You got that.
After he stops me and hands me the card, when I look at him with a stern look, I see his face and his demeanor, and that's when the gut check happens. And I'll actually calm down for a second. Is it officer or detective? Or do I just say Apple?
You can
I don't know how to address people.
You
like
can call
you.
me Officer Detective Apple or Detective Officer Apple or Apple Detective Officer.
But it has to have all the modifiers, correct?
Or
You need...
He earned those.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Mr. Officer Detective Apple.
Oh, thank you. Yes, you recognize my PhD too.
I can tell that you really just want to help people.
Excellent. Yes.
And I do too. It's people like those guys. Pointing at the other officers. They put their needs before other people's. And they're tearing down the whole world. If they don't get what they want, nobody else has anything. At least spare them their lives. And I'm referring to Yukon might be dead in my mind, even though he's like stable but unconscious.
Well, if you need anything, and you said Cosmic's part of this, give me a call and I'll show up. That little whippersnapper's been a thorn in my side for some years, and his grandma's not going to get him out of this one.
I'm going to smile a little bit. One twinkle in the eye. Did you just say grandma?
Yeah. His grandma runs Rotten I forget police officer. You're not a police officer. You don't know this. This is like pretty common knowledge for all of us police officers that Granny Smith runs the Rotten Core gang, and she's Cosmic's grandma. She's gotten him out of a couple bad jams. One of them was with what was it? I think makeups, some kind of makeup situation going on where they were running a scam.
Oh. Thank you, Dr. Officer DOLJDPQR Apple.
He reaches out a hand and shakes you. No problem, Dart of Bogan, Idaho.
Yep, that's right. Bogan, Idaho. That's right.
And yeah, he's gonna return to the crime scene as the two police officers are already getting out of there. As he makes notes in his notepad, and Johnny will, I think, I think he's a good one. We should when we find Cosmic, we should definitely call him. Maybe he can help us. We can do a citizen's arrest or something and be heroes and then be cool and then everything will be okay.
Okay.
But let's go see him since a Yukon.
While we're kind of going northern-ish, does anybody know where that hospital is?
Let's check in with Marvin really quick before we leave the scene. Marvin was by the police officers. They're packing up. You can overhear them talking to each other about, yeah, we don't need to deal with this shit. We'll just mark it up as gang violence and call it a day. Like, just add it to the statistics. Like, why don't we? There's nothing. Cosmic and the Rotten Core gang, they get a free pass. We don't need to deal with their stuff. So you'd overhear them talking about that pretty openly while Apple is off talking to Dart, and they're paying you no heed. They don't recognize you from the night before. You also look very different.
The only thing that's the same are those hard undies.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep listening a little bit longer, but he's the way he's playing this off is he's never seen a Tama mat before, and you said they're strewn all out.
Yeah, tatami. Yeah,
the tatami mat. So he is fascinated by this thing. And he's just, oh man, this is crazy. Look at this thing. He starts laying it like I can't remember. Tatami mats. Those are the rolled up bamboo, right?
Well, for martial arts studios, yeah, they're they can come in various sizes and shapes, but generally they're green rectangular mats that are pretty like a strong spongy thickness to it. So you could sleep on it. You can do martial arts on it. It's kind of like a very thick exercise mat that smells like feet.
He starts pressing into it real good, and then he takes out his cards and he starts just laying cards out on there. And not the cosmic deck. We're not getting weird here.
Okay.
The normal deck. So he's just he's listening in though while he just kind of flips cards out, looking for what calls to him,
Mm-hmm. You can definitely pull a card.
Oh, I've already pulled a card.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
But it's the card that calls to him. So I wanted to make sure. Have we heard anything else yet? Like, have I heard anything like them keeping going? I'm continuing to listen to them.
Oh,
so is there anything else that they say before?
Yeah, I think that you would also gather from Officer Mounds and Joy that, I mean, Granny pays us well enough. We don't just leave this alone. We're going to leave it alone for now unless she says otherwise. And they're closing up. I think that would be the last pertinent bit of information that you get.
That's cool. King of Swords here. Got some nice little artwork on it. Though it feels like it should be more appropriate the Queen of Swords, but it is what it is, maybe I don't know something.
But he's gonna pick the mat up with him. He likes the mat because he puts the other cards away. But as I walk by, I assume Apple's coming back as I'm walking towards them.
Correct.
I'm gonna hand him my King of Swords card, like he handed Dart his business card.
Hey, Officer, Mr. Doctor, Apple Dude.
Yes, and your name, I didn't catch that. What was it again?
It doesn't matter, man. I just want to give you this. Found it on the ground, and it just called from me to you.
And he hands him the King of Swords card. I have the tatami mat under my arm. Like, it's a full day. Like, full. He could see it.
As you do this, can I have you roll one charisma pool roll? This is for Seek. I want to see if you see something. Because, again, a lot of things are thrown out into the street, and I have this based off of how high of a roll you get.
But just like a singular die? Or
as many as you want.
I can include my action in this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so that is 8. I'm assuming that
you got a 9
16 total?
Yeah, for the first one. So you got a 9 and 11. So you find a couple things as you're walking towards Dart and Johnny. Amongst some broken chair, you do find your choice of between a bow staff, set of nunchucks, or a pair of sai, Raphael's weapons.
Yeah.
You also find a purple floppy disk. Don't know what it is.
Okay.
Purple floppy disk. And you have a... I set this at a 10 and you got an 11. So you find another one of those purple beans that you were given You still don't know what it does because it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt really good after
You
though.
felt really good. You
We'll hold on
actually
to
still
it.
feel
We'll hold on to it.
full from it. You found another one.
I find the disc, I find the bean, and I see the bow staff, the parasai, and the nunchucks.
Yeah.
And I look at Johnny and Dart because I'm not gonna use a weapon like that. Come on, that's not me. But these two are martial artists right here, and I'm gonna do something silly here. I'm just gonna roll one dice roll here, since my die is a D4. Alrighty. So I pick up the sai and I go,
Wow, man, this thing's pokey. Looks like something that, oh yeah, I see it right in there. That's got the froggy fella all over it. Yeah, that's got Dart all in it. All right, I'll give it to Dart. That's fine, universe.
So I pick up the sai with all the intentions of, when I catch up, giving Dart the sai, the parasai.
Excellent. Yeah, Marvin is able to catch up to. It takes a little while. Johnny actually slows Dart down as he sees, like, where'd Marvin go? And can see you running up behind them to catch up, as Johnny's also the one who knows where the hospital's at. Dart does too, but probably not in the condition that Dart's mentally worried about in the moment. Marvin shows up and hands you a pair of sai. Again, those are the same weapons used by farmers, and if you're not familiar with them, the ones that Raphael uses in the Ninja Turtles.
Hey guys!
Oh, Marvin.
Come on, Marvin. What are you waiting for?
You'll never believe the crazy stuff I found while I was over there. Also, it feels pertinent to tell you guys this first. I stuck around, did a little reconnaissance.
He does like this little arm roll thing, which drops the mat immediately that was underneath his arm, but he's still holding the sai.
Did a little reconnaissance. Gave Mr. Apple gave him one of my own cards, and I found out that those two officers are bankrolled by good old Granny.
The audacity, the malfeasance, the corruption.
Now I consider myself a bit of a social fella. I know I look the part very much. I also don't consider myself the smartest fella, but I do know how to put 2 and 2 together to get 6, and I'm telling you that if 2 of them are bankrolled, there's at least 6 others that are bankrolled as well. So, Dart, I think you'll need these.
And he just drops them on the ground. The 2 sai.
Although it's not in my character sheet, could I pick them up with my tongue to bring them to my hand?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
They just had your juju all in them.
Oh, I like that they're light. We never got to spar with weapons yet. These feel good, just like pointy hands.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. Johnny gives me more of a I'm gonna punch you in the throat really quick kind of vibes, you know, maybe a little kick to the stomach, but you got them pokey hands.
Unless there's something Dart would like to say, you can definitely continue on to the hospital. So as you go northward, you have to cross the northern river of Kabuto Town to the hospital. On the map, they are marked by H's. So it's the top left corner of the map, right by Greenway Street and 2nd Street. For our listeners, that doesn't really mean anything. I'll post an image somewhere. But there's of the 2 hospitals, it's the north side of town. As you approach, every hospital basically looks the same. It has these 2 tall towers that are easily they're probably like 8-9 stories tall, with a center connecting piece in the middle, which makes the H. As you bust in, it's a hospital. It's bustling. There's people waiting and whatnot. Johnny's been here before, and I'll also say that you all can generally know like where, I don't know, the emergency room and or waiting room is for people, and you already hear off in the distance a familiar voice of, "Just let me out of here, I'm fine," as you see Sensei Yukon completely covered head to toe in bandages, per every anime series when someone is injured, just an obscene level of bandages. As his legs are in casts and his arms are in casts, and he's trying, "I'm fine. I have to find my students. They're in trouble." as he's being held back by 2 orderlies and a nurse who has a sponge in her hand that she was trying to give him a sponge bath. And he's like, I don't need another bath. That's the 3rd one in the last hour.
Oh, he's a real popular fella here.
I mean, he is very muscular. And he's a big guy. But you all would see Sensei Yukon in his mummified state, being held back by 2 orderlies and being told, just lay back down. You're not well enough to leave.
Yukon!
Dart, help me with it. Get these orderlies off me. I must.
Your conscience!
Yes. Johnny pops around and Johnny sees Sensei Yukon. Yukon's like, Johnny, you're okay. Oh, and that's when Yukon collapses on the floor, knowing that Johnny is okay.
As he collapses, in my loud inner monologue, oh, he's collapsed. I was going to show him rock, paper, scissors.
In the middle of the hospital.
It's urgent.
Yeah, Johnny's gonna run over to him and help him back into the bed that he's too big for. So it's a standard hospital bed, and he's a 9-foot guy. His legs are going over the sides, and they have the little like leg props to try and keep him up. And you're all welcome to be in his emergency room as this is a different time. This isn't current our Earth. This is like 80s Earth, almost.
Look, I've seen Stranger Things. You can just walk into someone's hospital.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's fine.
The doctor's having a smoke break.
The doctor's talking to you while smoking.
Exactly.
So as he lays down, Johnny's there. Is there anything you'd like to say before he start dialogue?
I'm just gonna be sitting there, softly. What's it called? Like shadow boxing the rock paper scissors, like trying to rehearse. Air drumming, if you would, but with martial arts.
So I don't want to metagame this.
Okay.
I don't want to metagame this. I have ways I feel like I could pair this together, but the way I've played Marvin, I don't think he would initially put this together. So I want him to be taking this time that like Johnny and Dart and Yukon are talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would I need to roll to have him, or can I take 5 or whatever, to have him put together that the purple bean made him feel really, really good, and it might help Yukon?
I definitely think that. Okay, I'll frame it this way: when you're sitting down, and you're.
I can help get it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm shadow boxing a little bit. Stomach growls. Ribbit. Oh, I haven't had breakfast yet. We've been so many places, and none of them have food.
While that happens, I would also say that when you sat down and you're like organizing your fanny pack, and your hand touches the bean, the ribbit of the growling stomach happens, and you pull it out, and whatever epiphany you need happens, and that's when you're like, maybe Dark could use someone could use.
Like I imagine like Marvin is a rather social person. I have a decent social skill here, and he is getting smarter. He's just not very wise at all.
Mm-hmm.
So the application of that intelligence is the problem.
You're extremely social, but these norms are all new.
Exactly. So I'm trying to put together. I think that I hear your stomach growl, which makes me realize I'm not hungry. Right? It makes me realize the last time I really ate other than a snack for fun was when I ate the bean last time. But I haven't put together yet who could use it the best.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that he's going, like, I want to spend the next little bit. Marvin is holding this bean in front of him, staring at it as the conversation is happening in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Like intensely staring at this bean.
There's 2 routes we could go. You know what? Never mind. I think I answered my own question. The anime route we're gonna go, where as you're holding this bean and staring at it, Master Yukon laying on the bed uncomfortably looks at it and says, "Who gave you a mystic bean? Can I have it?" Where it's just like he knows what it is. He knows what it does. Yeah.
Wait, what's this thing?
I don't know what it is or what it does.
Here, just he can't bend his elbows. He's like, pop it in my mouth, and I'll show you.
Hey, wait! You're a patient here. You can get free food. I should have that. I'm away from the table, out of character. I truly do not want the bean, but Dart has to make it.
I will say that there's also untouched Jello next to the bowl for the sponge bath. Yeah.
Now, everyone, I can see that my bean has quite aroused the room. However, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You called this a mystic bean.
Yes.
What is a mystic bean, and what would have happened to someone who previously ate one? Maybe.
And he looks around for a clock.
Right there. About 18 hours ago.
Well, mystic beans are very rare food magical items that, like, when you eat it, you feel full for a week. And any injury that you have, provided that you're not, it can't replace severed limbs or organs, but it can stitch you right back up, and that's exactly what I need right now. In fact, I was about to tell you all that, like, if you could go to my dojo and search around for, I have one of those. I don't know where you found that one, or have you always had that one? But I have one at my dojo somewhere, and I don't think Cosmic got it when he was flipping the place.
Wow. What a coincidence. I happened to run across a fella. When Dart and Johnny left me alone with Mr. Detective, I happened to run across a fella.
One of the thighs slips out of my pocket.
Did you guys go to my dojo? Did you raid?
I happened to run across. I happened to run across a fella who was carrying a lot of stuff away from the dojo, and I pushed the mat behind the chair.
Johnny's slurping the Jello, by the way. It's off the table.
I'm just
I'm gonna tackle. We're gonna tackle him. We'll be in a pile of dust for a second for the Jello.
I'm just gonna come over here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna place the bean right into Master Yukon's mouth, and he's gonna kind of like do the whole I think they do it in Dragonball once where they stick a bean in Goku's mouth or something, and then like move his jaw around or something. He's gonna do one of those things, and
I'm awake.
That's all yours, Yukon.
You didn't have to. As you just this is a good part for me, sound effects, to put in a power up sound, and he flexes his muscles, and all the casts bandages and stuff like pop off of him, and now his muscles are gleaming and he's fresh for the fight, and he's like, oh, these things are magical. I've been holding on to mine for like a decade. And you said you found this one?
Well, like I said, I found someone trying to make off with a bunch of stuff from the crime scene. So I made sure to liberate the things from him.
He's gonna give Yukon a wink.
Well, I do have to say that it seems to have done wonders for you.
And he looks down at himself, thinking about the last time he ate one, and how it didn't do much for him.
Yeah. Master Yukon, all of his injuries are gone. All the things that required hospitalization are gone. All of his burnt dice that he used are healed. He is back in fighting condition and ready to go. As I think that would be a good point to end this episode of Universe Zero. As the next one, we will see if this fellowship of beanie magic can get their salsa together and fight the mashed potato, the apple mash.
Potato.
See if the added power of this mashed potato, who's now fully baked, can take on the power of the apple sauce of Cosmic Crisp. I'll find a better outro.